Have you ever wondered where the price of your favorite cryptocurrency originates? I mean, who decides how much a coin is worth? Well, it all begins in two very different worlds: centralized exchanges and decentralized exchanges. Understanding the difference between the two isn't just a technical detail. It's the key to understanding why PI Network's value is unlike anything we've seen before. That a centralized exchange, or CEX, is a lot like the New York Stock Exchange, only for crypto. It's a place run by a company that holds your funds, manages your trades, and sets the prices based on the last deal in their system. You're not really in control there. You're trusting someone else to guard your money and play fair. They decide when trading starts or stops. They can freeze your account with a click. You're in their house, playing by their rules. But then, on the other side, there's the DEX, the Decentralized Exchange. This isn't a company, it's not run by a CEO, and it doesn't need permission from anyone. Imagine a digital farmer's market that runs on pure code. Buyers and sellers connecting through smart contracts, no middleman in sight. Instead of relying on human decisions or corporate rules, prices are set automatically through formulas, based on how much of each token exists in the trading pool. When you trade on a DEX, you're not dealing with a person. You're interacting with a system, a self-balancing equation that keeps everything transparent and fair. You're in full control, but that also means you're responsible for your own security, your own keys, your own future. Centralized exchanges are fast and familiar. Decentralized ones are free and fair. And each has its strengths, but when it comes to PI Network, only one truly fits its mission. Here's the central point. PI Network was never designed as a speculative coin for quick profits. Its vision is to create real value through utility. That means its price must come from use and real-world transactions, not empty trading hype or random numbers on chart. See, when a new coin hits a big centralized exchange, the story is always the same. Traders flood in, prices explode, and within days, everything crashes. It's not because the coin changed, it's because people were gambling, not building. That's what happens when speculation drives the market. Tweets, rumors, and manipulation replace real value. One day it's up by 500%, the next it's worth half that. No business can survive like that. No real-world economy can thrive in that chaos. That's why PI Network takes a different path. It's not designed for wild price swings. It's meant for stability, for being used as money you can actually spend. How could you ever plan your life, your business, or your future with a coin that changes value every hour? The world doesn't work that way, and neither can a true global currency. Here's something most people don't realize. The prices you see for PI on those so-called exchanges aren't even real. They're IOUs, promises of a coin that doesn't exist yet on those platforms. You can't withdraw them. You can't use them. It just bets on what people think PI might be worth one day. It's like trying to sell an apple you've never held from a tree you've never seen. Those numbers are nothing more than speculation, noise meant to distract. The real value of PI doesn't come from gambling markets. It comes from the millions of people using it, trading with it, and believing in it. The PI ecosystem was designed to grow from within, from pioneers building apps, creating marketplaces, and trading goods and services directly. That's where the true economy lives, not in some exchange run by outsiders. Now picture this: a DEX built by the PI community, designed to reflect its values of fairness and trust. All trades occur at the global consensus value, GSV, the community agreed price. This removes speculative influence and puts pricing in the hands of real users. PI's true market, that a system like that would create the kind of stability no other crypto has ever achieved. Businesses could finally price goods in PI with confidence. You could buy a phone, book a hotel, or pay for groceries knowing exactly what your PI is worth, anywhere in the world. This is what makes decentralized pricing so powerful. It removes chaos and brings control back to the people. Because in any functioning economy, everyone needs to agree on value. Imagine if every store gave you a different price for $1. Commerce would collapse into confusion. That's why having a unified value, one stable, community-driven number, matters so much. For PI, that unified value is the global consensus value, the heart of a fair, balanced ecosystem. It ensures that no matter where you are, your PI means the same thing, equal worth for every pioneer. This isn't just a dream. It's written into the project's white paper. During the enclosed mainnet phase, PI was deliberately kept off external exchanges. That wasn't an accident. It was a shield, a protection against speculation, designed to let the economy grow naturally before being exposed to external chaos. Only transactions within the network were allowed. Real exchanges between real people for real goods and services. Every trade in this phase helps define the foundation of PI's true value. It's a bottom-up process driven by the community. When pioneers agree to exchange at a certain value, that number becomes more than just a figure. It becomes the reflection of trust, belief, and shared purpose. That's what the global consensus value is, not a rule forced by the core team, but a choice made by the people. This approach protects PI from becoming just another speculative token, because a currency's strength doesn't come from what people say it's worth, but from what it can do. The dollar has value because you can buy food, clothes, and shelter with it. PI's worth will come from exactly the same thing: the ability to buy, trade, and build a life inside its growing digital economy. Speculative prices fade, but real utility endures. That's why the global consensus value, often discussed as $314,159 per PI, isn't just a number. It's a symbol of belief in something bigger. A shared agreement that this currency represents more than profit. It represents fairness, equality, and the empowerment of every single pioneer who believed in the vision when the world called it impossible, that a stable, community-chosen value keeps the economy healthy. It gives merchants confidence, ensures fairness among users, and prevents domination by big investors. It's not about creating millionaires overnight. It's about creating a system where everyone, everywhere, can benefit. The global consensus value is the PI community's declaration of economic independence. It says, we decide our worth, not the market, not the traders, us. So when you see those fluctuating prices on external platforms, remember this: that's not PI's reality. That's the illusion of speculation. The real future of PI is being written right now, in the hands of pioneers who exchange it, build with it, and live by it. PI Network isn't chasing hype. It's building history. And for that to happen, its value must come from within, from the people, from the transactions, from the trust of a global community united under one shared value. Ultimately, the speculative price is just noise. The consensus value, that's the signal. That's the foundation of a currency built not for the few, but for the many. Not for the traders, but for the pioneers. And that, more than anything, is what makes PI different.